Helping Americans and AMP Live. And today we're here for the 5 days to a deal challenge. This is what we got going on today. We're having some technical difficulties, but we're a couple of minutes, past 6 o'clock. Okay, so this is being streamed on YouTube, Facebook groups, and all that good stuff. Not sure what other platforms, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. I'm not quite sure if we're plugged into that, but we're plugged in across the United States and the world to all these different platforms. But today I just wanted to come out here. I'm actually sweating a little bit, right? I was rock and rolling, getting prepared for this, had some other things going on. I'm going to fix some of this lighting here. Hopefully that looks okay. But the bottom line is we're here to talk about 5 days to a deal challenge. There's going to be some links down below. We got that's going to be rolling out towards the end of the month for Rocktober. So hopefully you're doing your thing. I'm going to go over the Erick report in a little bit, talk about the pulse of real estate, what's going on throughout the United States of America. What the hell is 5 days to a deal challenge? Pretty self-explanatory, right? Can you get a deal in 5 days or not? That's what's going to happen. Answer to that question is yes. Got to have tenacity. Got to show up to the party. 90% of it's showing up, right? Got to have that discipline. And if there's some of those things that you're lacking, hey, we're here to help you with that. I would encourage you. I don't have the book up here. It's over actually on the bookshelf back there. Think and Grow Rich. It's an awesome book. It will help you with your mindset. This business is super important where you got to have mindset. I know a lot of people talk about it, right? They want to talk about mindset, and kumbaya and positive mental attitude, desire, definiteness of purpose, and things of that nature. But they work. You see? That's what people are. The difference between, I always say the story of two, who's successful in what they do and who is not, is a lot of it is discipline. A lot of it is mindset. 99% of it, I hate to say that because like 99%, that's a lot. But 99% of it is PMA, positive mental attitude, mindset. You got to believe. You have to believe you're an investor. You have to believe that you're the best real estate agent, broker, or whatever you're in, whatever business you are in. If you're a trash man, electrician, an attorney, a doctor, it's you who believes that you are the best at what you do. And the only way you can become the best is consistency. Practice, show up to the party, get in there and punch and learn your way to success. It's true. And success is different, right, for everybody. Some people are going, hey, I'm happy if I just do a deal or two every month or every quarter or every 6 months, right? I'm looking for, you are. I'm looking, what do you need? 30, 40% return investment. Okay. You're looking for unicorns. I get it. Unicorns, I get it. It's okay. If you got a job making 50, 60, 70, 80 grand a year, one unicorn, 60, 80, 100,000 plus, right, can change your life. One deal can change your life, right? If you're going for that. And then out of that, you got what? 365 freaking days to make that happen. 12 freaking months to make that happen. Was it 42, I think? 42 weeks in a freaking year, right? To make that happen. And if you hyper focus on those things and give yourself 2, 3, 4 hours a day to do that, I guarantee you're going to do more than one unicorn deal, right? There's going to be some sprinklings of some wholesale deals, some options, some little things that will float here and there onto your table, right? That's the beauty about what we do. Well, we're going to go over a little bit of the art of the deal in 5 days to a deal challenge, okay? You're going to, what the hell is the art of the deal? What does that have to do with anything, right? The art of the deal is super, super important. I get mentees that come and ask me, hey, is everybody born a salesperson? I don't want to be a salesperson. Do I have to sell? Can I get somebody else that's better at doing that? Or they love to sell and they suck at technology or setting up systems and automation and they're like, can I just get a VA to help me with that? With that, I can sell my ass off. But I'd rather have a VA get me the leads, make the phone calls, set up the systems, and do all that good stuff. Unless you understand and know how to structure a deal, understand, yes, people say, oh, scripts. I don't use scripts. Scripts are bullshit. Look, scripts fucking work. I can tell you. Now, massage it. If you got someone, I don't care who they are. If they're a salesperson, there's the structure, tie downs, right? Open-ended questions. There's a lot of things that are used. And yes, psychologically, understanding your opponent, your client, right? However you want to frame it. And that's another thing is framing. You can frame certain things a certain way to a seller, to a client, to a buyer, right? And they're going to hear what they're going to hear. If you don't frame it a certain way, I call it the story of two again. I can come in and say certain things and frame it a certain way, and they move forward. Others can come down the wire and say the same thing. It sounds like the same thing. It's the same type of deal, but they don't move forward because it wasn't framed right. There was no open-ended questions. There's no solutions to the issue or their problems. All they hear is what they want to hear. And if you got to reframe it several times until they hear what you are saying, I always call it dropping the seeds on the table, right? You drop those seeds on the table, the seller or buyer or whoever you're working with picks those seeds up, and then they start processing those seeds in their mind. And then they start saying, hey, Eric and Victor, Eric and Jim, Eric and Joe, Eric and Tina, whoever we're working with at the time, or if it's you, they're going to say, can you do this, and this? Pay off my car? I got $15,000 in credit card bills. I'm going to need some money so I can move a truck, this and that. Okay, whatever it may be. Then we talk about those things. And now they're selling us. I like to call it a little bit of high trust selling, the art of the deal with creative real estate investing, right? If you learn those things, then you learn that skill set. No one on this freaking planet, trust me on this, all right? Take it to the grave with you. I'll take it to the grave too, man. I'll bet my life on this, right? If you learn these skill sets, you learn that skill set, you will never go hungry. You will always be able to help your clients to the utmost and deliver for them because you're doing what you need to do for them. Client first, investor second, us, you, me, everybody else last. Oh, there, boink. All right, cool. Let me take care of that real quick. Put these spectacles on. Live and uncut. Love it, right? That's the way we do it. Live and uncut. There's no scripts. We talk about what we know. And sometimes there's some scripts. Sometimes we got to read off of some stuff. And we have an agenda. That agenda today is 5 days to a deal challenge. If you're stuck, let me finish this up. All right. So double book it happens, right? So, of course, doing the live at 6. I said don't want anything to interrupt for at least an hour, but it happens, okay? This is life. That's the great thing about this. Even when we get into the 5 days to a deal challenge, if you're stuck, 5 days to a deal challenge. If you're spinning your wheels, 5 days to a deal challenge. If you don't know how to do ARV yet, or break down your deals, or do your due diligence correctly, or to figure out, is this a deal or not a deal? How do I get paid? What is, and you're tired of watching 20,000 YouTube videos? We're going to have 5 days to a deal challenge. Click the link down below. If you do, you're going to tell us a little bit about it. You're going to share some information with us. We're going to do like a 15, 30-minute consult, right? Ask us any questions that you would like to answer or like answered that'll help you in the business today. And then even if you want to reach out to the PM or email or whatever channels, text, ask those questions, ask away. You're going to get a private link so you can join the 5 days to a deal challenge today only, right? Click that link, or if you see it floating around or see this video, stop it, click it, join. We'll honor it. We'll work with you. It's not going to cost you a dime. We're going to spend 5 days of our time with you, okay, going over what is needed. It's almost like a 30-day boot camp. It's what we do for our 30-day challenge, but we're condensing it into 5 freaking days instead of 4 weeks, okay? So what's going to transpire? Why do you need this? You may not. If you're rocking and rolling, you'll get some awesome nuggets even if you join. You're going to hear about some shit you probably never heard about, or maybe you have, but maybe you're intrigued about creative real estate investing, seller financing, subject to existing financing. Can I buy this property for $10 to $100 and control it and work it and sell it and fix it and flip it and buy and hold it? Of course you can, okay? That's the beauty. That's going to be the difference between you sticking it out for another cycle, because real estate is cyclical, and not being able to sustain and make it to the next cycle. Now, I've seen a couple of posts, and I agree with those posts because it happened in the last cycle and cycles before that, even with my mentors, right? Where people get into the business and they don't adapt, they don't adjust, or they don't rock and roll and do what they need to do, and they end up having to go get another job because real estate's not working for them. It's either the lead gen. For this new cycle as we came into, this last cycle into this cycle, yes, the market bottomed out, but we have social media, lead generation. Text came out, right? Ringless voice messaging came out. Those are all new things for old dogs that old dogs did not want to learn or adapt to. Or even the younger people, doesn't matter. I don't want to do tech. I hate tech. I hate computers. I hate social media. I hate the CRMs and ringless what? RV what? RVM what? What is that? Can I do this? Is it legal? Oh my God, this and that. They talk themselves out of it. And then they have to go get a regular job or go back to the regular job or say it did not work when it did. I mean, when it will, and it would have, they just needed some guidance. So this is going to be contained in 5 days, okay? And if you click the link down below, join, get your private link, because without your private link, and if you don't take care of that AMP Live survey, can't have you come aboard the 5 days to a deal challenge, okay? If you do join the 5 days to a deal challenge, I will promise you this, you're just going to shave off about 6 to 12 months of spinning your wheels in this business. If you're seasoned, maybe you're trying to figure out this business as an agent, broker, or a real estate investor, done a deal, went bad, done a deal, didn't really go that good, maybe close to a deal, don't have a deal, have some contracts, there's some elements of pain points, then this will be for you. Because we're going to drop not just the standard stuff that you're going to be needing in this business to get deals and rock deals, but we're also going to be dropping some art of the deal stuff, right? Some of the things that we only share with our mentees that come aboard, right? And on the mentee program, it's a 6-month one-on-one program where we train and mentor you for 6 months and we do deals together, okay? And we set you up. We call it plug and play. Set you up with the marketing and the links and all this good stuff. And there's a certain way. There's a method to the madness. There is a process because processes do not fail. People fail, right? It's just the way it is. They give up. They get inconsistent. You have to stay consistent in this business. You have to have mindset because you have to believe it. You have to be your own sharing section. But what's great about that, right? If you're with people that have a positive attitude, then it makes it easier for you, okay? Because then we're rooting for you, and you're going to root for us. We're going to root for each other, right? Because this is truly a cause and mission when we started this thing, okay? Started this thing around 2010. I've been in the business since 2003. Obviously, I'm your host right now. We're kind of up against the wall, up against different things, and boom, here we are, live and uncut. We're here. We're showing up to the party, just like we're asking you to do. If you watch this video, watch it, stop it, look for those golden nuggets. If you like what you hear, click the link down below. Be part of the 5 days to a deal challenge. At least get part of that 15, 30-minute free consult. It's not going to cost you a dime, right? You got issues? If we answer those for you, put you in the right direction, boom, go do your thing. If it makes you money, send us a testimonial. Say, hey, thank you. Or just keep on stay in contact with us, right? We want to work with mavericks. We want to work with people who want to go after their legacies, want to go after what they want in life, right? Our goal is to get you out of the JOB and into the maverick seat, right? Get out of the JOB seat and move into the maverick seat. And as we move forward, like I always say, we're going to forge forward. We forge forward. Hey, you're just going to cruise behind us, but you're helping us go in the same direction. So united we stand, right? We get bigger and bigger as we roll. Then you branch off, do your thing. Branch off, build your business. Right? Get your websites up and your brand and all that good stuff, and then at least go in with some momentum. I always say what you don't know is what you don't know. Having a conversation with a gentleman last night. Excuse me. I'll get some water real quick. With the gentleman last night, he was actually a homeowner, having some issues with his properties and property and things of that nature. And we were talking about he's had a job, several years. I've been in business several years, right? And he had some issues with things, and we're like, we could do a couple of things, right? Saying, hey, if we're unscrupulous, or if it was somebody who wasn't really wanting to take care of the client, would have been focused on one thing. Hey, you're having issues with your property. You're having issues with your bank. And paint a doom and gloom for them and go after that property by scaring the shit out of them, right? Or what we do at AHA, Americans Helping Americans, right? We truly help one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, because we're here to do our part, right? Get America back on track together with you and others across the United States of America. And AMP Live, the American Mentee program, the only program of its kind, where we train and mentor you and others across the United States 7 days a week if needed. That's our mission. That's our cause and mission, right? And hopefully you'll get a taste of that confection, not even what's the word I'm looking for. It was on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember. It's been a long, crazy day. We got an awesome week. I like to say I haven't heard any Rocktober stuff, but it's Rocktober for me. It's Rocktober for us. It's Rocktober for the family. It's all about rock and roll, and we love this month. In October, fall's coming. There's going to be a lot of business out there right now. People don't see it, but it's there. Prices of homes and all that good stuff are adjusting. I'm going to touch base on a little bit about that, but I'm going to wrap this up. I only want to do a 30-minute live here, and then we're going to share it with others. But what I was getting to is that story we were talking about, going, look, I couldn't go into your job. This gentleman was having problems with his property, with some probate stuff, some pre-foreclosure stuff, family passing, all kinds of other stuff, members and things of that nature, right? Instead of painting a doom and gloom for him, we painted, hey, there's some solutions. You have some options here, right? You don't even know you have these options because he's been getting beat up by the bank, getting beat up by the attorneys, getting beat up by life, getting beat up by his job, all kinds of other stuff, right? And I said, look, I'm here to share with you. Just talk to me. Be honest with me. Be flexible. And I will share whatever resources I have. I'll share some scenarios with you so you'll have some options. I wasn't going to go for the throat and juggler and say, hey, I can help you, but only if you do this, this, and that. I'm not going to tell you about these other things because I don't want you to know about those things. I want you to have doom and gloom so I can go after your property. It's not how we do business, and hopefully you don't do that either, okay? It's unscrupulous. It's uncalled for. We believe in integrity, loyalty, and communication. Communication can break down, but the other two cannot. We're here to help out the clients. Life happens, right? We've been burned in the past. Things happen, but we're able to frame it. But the moral of the story was like, hey, it'd be like me going into that gentleman's job. I would need him. He has a lot of experience. And I would be at least hopefully halfway smart enough to go follow him, do what he says so I can get through the day. If I didn't, I'd wander around, try to figure out how to do my job and this and that, and probably if I didn't do a great job, get fired, right? So I said, I'm going to do the same thing for you. We've been doing this for a while. We've been doing this for 19 years plus, right? At the end of the day, we're here to help you. So we framed it that way. Here, this is what I would suggest. I'm not a real estate agent, not I should tell them, not a lawyer, an attorney, or a CPA. So I'm not giving anybody any legal advice. I'm just here to say, look, I'm interested in buying your property. Tell me about it. What's the situation? And then we can sit down and we can go over everything. And then it's up to him to say, yes, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, or can you cut me a check for this, cut me a check for that? Or here's a scenario, let me try to do this, and this first. And if that doesn't work, then at least you have our option, right? We'll buy your property cash. We'll buy it on terms. We'll help you work with whatever probate issues you got, right? We'll work with the bank. We'll talk to the bank because they usually talk to a third party more so than they will the seller, right, or the homeowner, right? Because they got a third party involved. They got to cross their T's and dot their I's. They don't want to mess anything up because they can get in trouble. So that's what we do. And we left the phone call. He was happy with it. He's saying, thank you, I appreciate it. Oh my God, that's okay. Yeah, I'm going to stay in touch. So we got a couple of solutions for that gentleman and his family. If they work out, if he works it out the way he needs to, great. If not, we're here for him either way. It's either going to keep the property, buy the property, sell the property, list the property, get a loan, who knows, or he's going to work with us and we're going to buy it on terms or cash. Okay, that's the beauty of creative real estate investing. That's the beauty of learning the art of the deal. Because once you learn the art of the deal, like I said, nobody can take it from you. It's like a superpower. Okay, once you have that superpower, it's impossible. They'd have to kill you to get it. They have to kill you to shut you down, right? The bottom line is, but you have to be able to control that superpower with integrity and loyalty, right? To your client, to yourself, and communication. Communication can break down and be repaired. The first two cannot. And if you want to sustain and stay in this business, then you got to keep those and uphold those, right? That's the beauty. So we're going to share some of those things on the 5 Days to a Deal Challenge. Here's an overview of what's going to happen. Okay, so you're going to get a special day. You go click that link down below. You're going to get your special link, private link. You're going to share a little bit of information about us, see if we're a good fit. And even if you're not, it's okay. We're still gonna, we still want you to be there. I don't care if there's 100 or 100,000 or 10,000 or 100 people. It don't matter. The bottom line is everybody is welcome. It's not a selection process. It's only a selection process on the one-on-one mentoring. This 5 days to a deal challenge. Hey, it doesn't matter where you're at, how experienced you are or unexperienced you are. Click the link. 5 days to a deal challenge. You're gonna learn some of the art of the deal. Creative real estate investing. You're going to learn how to break down deals. We're going to help you with your mindset. We're going to do live role play to show you how important it is and go through some of the art of the deal for you. Just that alone is going to help you get into the door. It's going to help you figure out how to structure deals. And now all you got to do is feed lead. You need leads, right? Without leads, you're dead in the water. And then after that, that's what we're going to do. We're going to show you how to surf for deals. We're going to show you how to go after properties. We're going to show you how to fill your pipeline till it overflows, right? Using certain mechanisms, a little bit of tech, a little bit of old school, a little bit of new school, right? And there's no excuse. I don't have any money for all that. Well, you know what? You got 2 hands, 2 legs, you got a mouth, phone, car, computer, you're good to go, okay? So there's no excuse. You can have excuses or results. Cannot have both, right? I talk to a lot of mentees, and they always tell them, say, look, you want a full plate, so we'll fill your plate up. Don't bitch and complain if your plate is full. Eat everything on your plate and then ask for more. Eat everything on your plate and ask for more and keep on rocking. That's what we're here to do. We're here to empower you. We're here to help you. We're here to help you with the 5 days to a deal challenge. It's not going to be like a bunch of fluff. It's not going to be a sal fest. Yes, are we going to sell you something? Of course. 6 mentoring program, coaching program, 30-day challenge. If you want it, it's there for you. If not, that's okay. 6 months one-on-one mentoring is a selection process anyways. You may not be a good fit. We may not be a good fit. But the 5 days to a deal challenge, all you got to do is show up. Day 1, okay? It's good. So you're going to get a link. Then you're going to get a little bit of onboarding. And you'll also get a free consult that's not going to cost you anything. We're going to touch bases with you, see where you're at, and then kind of frame it and figure out where you want to be. And then we're going to give you the date. On that date, it's going to be the day 1. It will be on a Monday. We're going to talk about mindset, what books to read, what you need to do to keep yourself fired up and motivated, how powerful visualization is, affirmations, and all those things are, because they freaking work. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, that don't work, and rituals in the morning and doing this and doing that. I bought a course from somebody just because I wanted to see it, right? There's a millionaire something. And it's all about, oh, yeah, you don't need to be doing this and do that in the morning, do this and do that and do this. And then I started studying it, and he's talking about doing all that shit, but doing it in a certain way. I definitely get that. You can have all the mechanisms to go, hey, do your visualization, do your praying, do your meditations, do your workout, do this, do that, do that. It takes you a whole hour to get stuff done. But there's little secrets that he drops in there, right, to share on how to massage it and massage your own ritual, because you should have your own ritual every morning. You should give some self-love to yourself every freaking morning and throughout the day so you can not burn out. You don't want to burn out, right? So there's certain things that you need to do in a certain way to make things happen. That's what he was sharing. But he was still, hey, Sharon, you got to do this. Yeah, you got to visualize. You got to do it, but only in certain areas, and you don't have to do it all. You put your own, but what I'm getting at is that, come on, it works. He said it didn't, but it did work. He used it as a ploy to get you to sign up. But then when you sign up, he's telling you that you need to do some of those things, but doing it in a certain way. Same thing here. Sign up, okay? 5 days to a deal challenge. That's our goal, is to get you a deal in 5 days, but you have to show up. If you don't show up, you're not going to get any deals. If you don't show up, you're not going to get anything out of this. And it's free. I always say I don't like doing free stuff because free is shit, right? Free is free. People don't value free. It just is what it is. Here's my analogy on free. I don't have the book, Think and Grow Rich, right? But I have some juicy cigars right here, right? Now, if I give you those, I don't like that analogy. Go back to the book. Think and Grow Rich. I give you the book. It's free when you sign up, but I'm not giving you a book for free when you sign up, okay? It's just an analogy for you, right? So, give you the book. You look at the front. You'll look at the middle. You'll look at the back, and you'll go put it on the shelf, okay? You won't read it. Maybe you'll read it. If you're super hungry, you go, man, this guy says to read that book. I don't read in this damn book because I believe what he says. That's awesome. That's rare, 1 to 3%. Right? That's what I would do. That's what I did. Even when I had my mentors, or when I was hungry as shit, and I still am, But when I got started, I was really hungry, right? Because I needed to make shit happen. Because I put a lot on the line with the job and career and all kinds of crazy stuff. I won't get into that right now, but I will share a little bit about that on the 5 days to a deal challenge. Okay, it's going to be private. Together, we're going to get this thing. We're going to go with day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Monday is going to be mindset. Got to show up. So we were going to ask, well, you're going to record this and this and that? Yeah, of course. It's going to be recorded. It's going to be monetized. You may give it away for free, may charge. But the bottom line is you got to show up if you want to have some results. If you want to have results, then let's rock. Otherwise, like I mentioned, if I give you the book for free, free as shit. But if I charged you $100 for Think and Grow Rich when you can go to Barnes & Noble, go to Amazon, and buy it brand new for $5, $10, $15, or buy it used for $3 or $4 or $5, right? But if I charged you $100, you're going to read that buck. You're going to read every freaking word on it, right? The front, the back, the middle, upside down. You're going to keep it with you, read it 2 or 3 times maybe to get your money's worth. I got to read this 10 times to get my $10 back, right? So you get your $100 back, sorry, right? That makes sense? So you need to, they're free as shit. But I'm going to promise you this, that what we do here free is going to be awesome for you, okay? If you show up, you're going to see results. We're going to show you how to get those deals, but we have to build a little mini foundation first, right? Like we do with all our mentees and everybody who comes aboard, even in our company, okay? The bottom line is Monday is Money Monday, Mindset Money Mondays. We're going to get your mindset going. We're going to refer some books to you. I'm going to challenge you to read some books and to do some studying, right? To get yourself fired up. I'm going to challenge you to get your morning ritual rocking and rolling. Tuesday, how to break down deals, what a deal is and what a deal is not. You need to know the difference. You need to know how to get simple ARV, after repair value. How to get your repairs based off of square footage. Simple formulas. You don't need to go into and go, oh, I need to go to all these different places to figure out how do I break down deals. There's only 2 ways. 1, as an appraiser, and you use their methods. 2, as an agent or broker, comparable market analysis, cost market analysis. That's it. There's no other fancy smancy ways. You can average this, average that. We're going to give you simple, low down formulas to figure out what you need to figure out within minutes, if not hours. If it takes you hours, so what? Right? I studied Think and Grow Rich. It took me 7 years for the book. It says when you read this book, what's in it is going to pop up, and it's just going to explode into your mind, and the book is just going to like consume you. And when it does, go and crack open some expensive champagne. Well, I was reading it and studying it and highlighting it and writing inside of it and putting dates and goals and trying to figure out the book and, well, waiting for my champagne. My champagne didn't come for at least 7 freaking years. So maybe I'm a slow learner or something, right? But, that's because there's all these things. Life gets in the way. You make this excuse, you make that excuse. Or you've never been taught these things. You're going, what the hell is this? What are they trying to say inside of Think and Grow Rich? What does this mean? I don't believe it. But if you do, frame it, and you start to believe it, it'll start manifesting. Visualization. The universe and God will start answering your prayers. Right? I always say, get out of your own way. Put it on God's table. Give it to God. And then show up to his party, because God will make stuff happen. God will do it for you. But you got to show up. If you don't take any action, nothing happens. Right? God's going to go, where were you at? I had this all set up for you. We're ready to rock and roll. You said you wanted this and this and that, and I made it happen. But you didn't show up to your own party. What happened? And then the human being, or we, oh shit, I messed up. Or maybe it was this, or maybe it was that, or that didn't work. We start making a bunch of freaking excuses. Can have excuses or results, can't have both, right? So Tuesday, we break down deals. Simple formulas on how to get your ARV, how to get your after repair value, how to get your repairs. Figure that out. How to figure out how to get your offer 1, offer 2. How are we going to do 60, 65, 70 cents on the dollar, 75, 85, what's going on throughout the industry, right? People are changing their tune a little bit. Here's the pro tip. People went from 80 to 85 to 70, 75 cents on the dollar. You're going back to the last cycle. I need stuff at 60, 65 cents on the dollar. All right, cool. If I find some shit like that, we're going to take it down first, and if we don't, we'll sell it to you. How many do you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? What is needed, right? You let us know. We'll go get it. Cherry pick the best. That's what I want for you. Cherry pick the best. Take them down. Like my mentor used to tell me, Eric, there's tons and tons of money out there. If you get an awesome deal, lock it up. Don't be afraid. Even if you do not have the money is out there. There's more money than there is deals. Somebody will write you a check. Until that day came, right? I won't get into the story, but I may share it when we do the 5 days to a deal challenge on what I did. And never look back, okay? And he was right. The money was there. It was always there. But you have to go after it and you have to go get it. We're going to share those things with you, right? And so it's super important to be able to do your due diligence. If you don't do your due diligence, it can be the difference between blowing deals, getting frustrated, closing deals, or not, okay? I had several people come to me, hey, I got this awesome deal. And then we do our due diligence and we look it up, and we pull a title and we go, did you know there's 2 other loans on this? Where? I don't. It says 300,000. Yeah, it's 300,000, then another 50, and another 60, and another 80. This thing's over encumbered. It's a short sale now. Well, what do I do? Well, sell it as a short sale then, man, right? Do what you need to do. Well, you want it? Well, I don't want a short sale, but you could. I mean, if we write it up, 60, 65 cents on the dollar, bank probably not going to take it, but why don't you go do that? You go, can I do that? Yeah, of course you can. Thanks, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, but he was hot and heavy. I got this awesome killer deal. And he's been in the business several years, and guess what? Didn't do his due diligence correctly. Jumped the gun. Right? I always say, hey, you're there to make an omelet. Hey, this is a good analogy. You're making an omelet, and you got to do what you got to do, and all of a sudden you're starving, things are happening, you know, people are coming, you got to rush, and you're going, oh my gosh, it's the time, and you say, fuck it. Scrambled eggs. It's the same shit, right? We're not going to do scrambled eggs unless you need to. Or I always say, make that lemonade out of lemon, make the lemons, like lemonade out of lemons. But the goal is not to do that. You want to have calculated risks. That's what we're going to share with you. That's the art of the deal. That comes with experience. What you don't know is what you don't know. We're going to share that with you, okay? And so you're going to learn how to break down deals and figure out what a deal is and what a deal is not. And then Wednesday, we're going to go ahead and do role play. We're going to share the art of the deal. We're going to share some of those intimate secrets and some of those superpowers, right, with you that you can use in the field that'll help you lock up deals, structure deals, and know what to look at. Like I said, it'll probably shave off 6 to 12 months of spinning your wheels, and you're going to get geared up for 2023, 24, 25, 26, and 27 when the market is shifting. Foreclosures, short sales, REOs will start happening down the road, right? We're seeing some signs of it, but that's down the road. But you'll be geared up and ready for it, so you have to go out and do what? Shit, I can't do this, and you got to go get a job. Because there's going to be a big percentage that are agents, brokers, and wholesalers and investors are going to drop off and have to go get a job. Okay? You don't want that, do you? No, I don't want that for you either. So, 5 days to a deal challenge. Click that link down below. Okay? Hopefully we'll see you. We'll talk. Even if it's not a fit, it's okay. Join. Be part of it. Take those golden nuggets and run. Because it's never going to happen. People don't do this stuff for free. Are going to do what we're going to do and share those things with you. Okay? Thursday. We're going to show you how to what we do. We've coined that phrase since 2010, surfing for deals. Come on, what the hell is surfing for deals, right? It's like driving for dollars, but on your laptop, iPad, or your phone. And we're going to go fishing, right, in a pond or an ocean where there's tons of freaking fish. Now, there's a difference between door knocking, and you're door knocking, looking at the ugliest houses on the block. You're driving around, looking at this house, looking at tall grass, or using an app to go, I'm going to drive for dollars, but you have no idea if those images are updated. Is it really an ugly house? Is it trash? All you know is what's data's there, right? And you pull your list. No, I guess so. No. You don't even know if they want to sell, right? We're going to surf for deals. We use a couple of templates that we designed and used over the years, right? And we continue to use it. And I even do it just to make sure that it works every time so I can sleep at night, okay? We'll turn you on to some software if you need it. If you want, depending on what the situation is or what we decide to do with that. So Thursday, we're going to show you how to surf for deals. Then we're going to get into, hey, the importance of tech. 80% is you, 20% is tech. You don't need that. Don't put the cart before the horse. You are the magic. You are the superpower. You need to learn those things first, and then you can plug in any mechanism. It's almost like putting armor on, right? Like Iron Man, going, okay, boom. Now I can fly. Now I can do this. I got missiles. You got all kinds of things at your disposal, your bag of tricks, right? Your arsenal to go and take on, right? Take on who? Your opponents, the competition, other people that are out there who are doing the same business as you. You don't need to do everything that everybody is doing, right? Now I get it, right? It's harder to swim upstream. Or they always say, well, hey, might as well join them. Go with the flow. That's right. I say, hey, if a wave's coming, get your board out, start doing whatever you do with that wax, because we're going to go surfing, right? We're going to surf that wave to the next cycle. But you still got to practice. Still got to get the right board. You got to have the right wax. You got to have the right tools. You got to have that stuff. Then you got to have passion. You got to have practice, practice, practice. Because if you go try to ride a wave and you do none of that, you're going to get smashed, right? In the swells, all the other good stuff, right? And if there's rocks, you're really going to get hammered. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to rock and roll with you. And then after we go surfing for deals and we start talking to sellers, and we're going to work with you, the ones that rise to the top and they're actually talking to sellers, getting submissions, we're going to work with you. We're going to go and do what? If you're here in California, we'll go with you. If you're in Northern California, we'll still be. If you're in the East Coast somewhere, we're going to be with you. How? Well, we got this right here. Technology, phones, video. We're even going to be on the phone to work with you to close that deal. But you got to bring it to the table. You got to bring it. You don't bring it? Well, at least you got some awesome, juicy nuggets, some awesome knowledge to take into the field. And if you decide you want to work with us, we'll talk about that too. Okay? So we're going to fill up your pipeline. Hopefully, we're going to show you how to fill up your pipeline. And then on Friday, we're going to tally up what everybody has and what you have. And hopefully you are. Hopefully that's you, right? If you're watching this. And we got some deals on the table. And we're going to make some calls. And we're going to make some offers. And we're going to go to the house. And we're going to do some more art of the deal. Right? It's not going to cost you a dime. Right? We're going to move into that stuff. And we're going to work it out. And we're going to do some deals together. Or not. Either way, it doesn't matter, right? As long as you get what you get out of it, because we're going to record it, we're going to monetize it, we're going to share it with the world, we're going to share it with people that we work with, right? Because that's what we do. We buy, sell, fix, and flip. But we're also got a mentoring program through AMP Live, the American Mentee program, right? That we've been doing for several years now. It's part of our core. And we do several other things. I won't share with any of that right now. But the bottom line is that's what the 5 days to a deal challenge. We'll turn you on to our resources, right? Our hard money, our traditional lending company and real estate company and things that if you want to get a license, all that good stuff, we'll talk about that. Maybe we can work it together for here in Southern California or Northern California. And if there's other mechanisms, depending on what it is throughout the United States, we'll point you in the right direction. Fair enough? All right, fair enough. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you have any questions, post down below, click the link, let's chat. Hit us up on the PM on YouTube. What do we got? YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook groups, AMP Live Facebook. We got amplive.net. Go to amplive.net. Take a look at that. Go to americanshelpingamericans.net. If you're looking for properties to buy, whether it's 1 or 100, get in touch with us, and then they'll get in touch with me. We'll have a chat like this to see what type of inventory you want. You can do a soft buy order with us. And as long as we're good to go, we'll bring that inventory to the table with you for you. If you're just wanting to get in and learn this business, 5 days to a deal challenge, click the link down below, and we're going to rock and roll together. You'll get your private link, you'll get a special date, and you're going to get a little bit of onboarding and a free consult with myself and our team here to figure out where you're at, where you need to go, and hopefully we can help you get there, okay? Last but not least, if you're looking to invest and you don't want to pick up a hammer, you just want to write a check and get a check back, we're looking for you. We got tons of deals to fund throughout the United States of America. Reach out. We'll do the same thing, soft commitment. We do what we call friendship deals. We'll do some friendship deals together. You write a check, and we're going to go ahead and present a property locked up. What we call it first trust deed investing. We're going to be secured by a piece of real estate and different mechanisms to secure the investment and vice versa. We go in, fix, flip, buy, hold, whether it's single family, retail, strip malls, apartment buildings, doesn't matter. Whatever it is, we'll present it. If you're interested, we'll rock and roll together and get that done, build a relationship for the long term and right into the next cycle, and then rock and roll that cycle into another cycle, okay? Because I believe, knock on wood, if God permits, I got another, and we got another couple of more cycles, at least I do. And if the family hopefully pushes on the tradition, then we got several cycles to go. So thank you for watching. Share your information. Click the link down below. 5 days to a deal challenge. Recap. Monday, Money Monday, Mindset Money Mondays, right? Talk about mindset. Tuesday, we're going to break down deals. Wednesday, we're going to do role play. Thursday, we're going to help you build a pipeline. Friday, we're going to tally up everything, see where you're at, even if we have to go into for the people that actually bring deals to the table and we have something on the table, then we'll rock and roll into Saturday and Sunday to make that stuff happen for you. Even if you don't, it's okay. You're gonna have tons of information that you can utilize in the field. So without further ado, rock and roll and all that you do. Have an awesome, awesome week, awesome evening, and month. It's Rocktober, right? So go out there and rock your asses off. If you need help, reach out. We're here to work with you. We love to work with you. Let's see if we're a good fit. But like I mentioned, right? If it's a 5 days to a deal challenge, everybody qualifies. Even if you don't know shit about real estate or you're an expert and you know stuff, come aboard. It's come aboard. It's going to be awesome. Otherwise, 6 months, one-on-one mentoring. Reach out. We'll talk. All kinds of awesome stuff. So like I mentioned before, without further ado, rock and roll in all that you do. In God we trust. United we stand. Stay in touch. Go to the Spotify. Check out the blogs. They'll be updating more of that stuff. You can go, I believe there's Blogger. There's some blogs out there. They got the podcast and other things where you can get this information. I know we're coming out with a couple other things like an app and some other things. Just stay in touch. Communicate. Get into the groups, right? And just follow the videos and stop and roll and take those nuggets. Take them to the bank. You can take them to the bank. We'd love to work with you, okay? All right, so I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go ahead and run some tickers right here. I'm going to take myself off with the video and audio. Like I mentioned, have an awesome, awesome month and go out there and kick some ass. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.